Papagena. Potenti na poca.
This is the cinemas. Have some respect.
Ma che ne vuole Mupi? Si tratta. Hush. Tomato. Look at
You again.
No. Milano, Papadan. Okay. Wow. Shish. Pure bacca la macchina.
That's it, buddy. You're out of here.
No. Les Moopies. Papi. Stopa. Macarena, shush.
That's enough, fella. Move that ticket.
Les Moopies. Bello back crash. Po.
Oh, well, if it isn't Mr. Peanut again. Out you go. They do not pay me enough to deal with this baloney. Get up, get out.
Oh, c'est les pouillards. Bayou pudding. Oh, shh. Choucha. Snipa, les potes. Snip, chat. Stopa, la Macarena. Bow. Okay.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Talks Too Much.
La potaine.
Hello.
C'est les slippers. Regardez. Non, tocca tu.
Time to go, Gabby Goose.
Right there! Everybody is a shot at being sharp live on my stage! No!
Don't you look so worried, face? I've got one for you.
Time to put your walking boots on.
Papadan, okay. Wow. Meow. Shish.
good evening and welcome to another Scale Model Ninja. Tonight I am joined with Mr. Old Man Lindsay.
How you doing?
So good evening, mate, and how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm doing
Good.
good.
So tonight back on the Warhammer, and I'm back on doing Mr. Archaeopter. And what are you going to be playing with?
I am going to mess around with, let's just drop this camera down. Which one's settings? There we go. Let's go to the other camera.
Equal Space Marines. Ooh.
Yeah, 40k Space Marines I'm going to be messing with.
These are Terminators.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it, yeah. So they should be
Ones
fun.
with the ones with the flamethrowers.
Ooh. Mr. Crispies. So yeah, so that's what we're both going to be playing around with tonight. I've done a bit more on that myself. So I've managed to put the body together. And I managed to get his front undercarriage and his little light at the front and tail together. So all the effort I put into the cockpit, you can at least actually see this one, which is a bit of a difference, but there we go. So I'm quite happy about that one. So this week has been another reasonably slow week for me. I haven't been out and bought anything. But as a little birdie's told me that somebody will be visiting the Warhammer shop fairly soon.
That would be me.
And he might be treating himself to a Bane Blade.
Oh, I don't know about that, Ross.
You know you want one.
Yeah. Just get the wheelbarrow and take the bank balance up there.
Well, yeah, it's the only thing about with that sort of thing. You sort of like go in there and you're guaranteed to walk out with a very, very empty wallet.
Yes, yes.
And there's not really much you can actually do about that because it's one of those things that seems to happen every time you sort of go to somewhere like that.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
I mean, I'm lucky in a way. I haven't been to any of my Warhammer shops in a while, so, and I've refrained from buying any. But then again, I think I've got enough to be getting on with for the time being.
Yes, I think you have, yeah.
Because somebody has seen my little collection, haven't they?
I have, yes. Well, you can say it's not a little collection, really, is it?
Well, no, I mean it's bigger than I intended it to be, but they will get built, and again, it's content for my channel, so there we go. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it.
It's always there, though, isn't it? That's the thing. Yeah,
I mean, occasionally I'll look onto one of the buy, sell, swap pages on Facebook, and I'll occasionally see something that I might like. But it all depends on sort of funds in the bank because I'm a poorly little student at the moment. So
yeah,
I have to be careful.
That's it, isn't it? What's those pennies?
Aye. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I've got plenty of in stock to do. I mean, the only thing I was doing the other day on Sprue Stream was building this thing, which is a Lego race car.
Very nice.
Which I found out that I've made a few mistakes on, so I've got to strip it back down again and start again on some parts. So, yeah, a couple of little errors, but I'll get it sorted out. But hey ho, it's all part of fun of doing Lego, I suppose.
I'm not into Lego, me.
Well, I've not done any for quite some time, so I thought, well, I'll have a go. I think the last thing I built was the Lego Coast Guard platform, which is just up here. And that was that's another out of production kit that I got hold of reasonably cheap.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I paid about 14 quid for it. I think the other one that was closest to it was somewhere between 110 and 114 quid.
Oh.
So and I only paid 14 for it, including
Well,
postage.
That's good. Really, really good. Yeah.
Which I thought was quite a good deal in the long run. So I'll get the admin part over and done with. So if you'd like to support this channel, you may do so in one of three ways. The first way is to become a patron member. Now there's 3 tiers to my patron. There's £1 entry level, £5 and then £10. Now if you become a patron member, you have also got a chance to come and join us on the live streams. And most of you like probably on a Tuesday or even a Saturday evening. It all depends on what's going on. But yeah, you're more than welcome to come and join me. And the link for tonight's stream, if you'd like to come and join me, and I do have 4 other spaces available, is at the top of the chat. Or I can put it in again actually, just to see if anybody else wants to come and join us. And there we go. So there's a link if you'd like to come and join in. And you'll be more than welcome. So yeah, and then the second way of supporting this channel is directly through PayPal, and the third and final way is through the Buy Me a Coffee link. Now all of these links and the Patreon, well the Patreon one's going across the top of the screen, and the Buy Me a Coffee link is usually found in when this goes to video. You'll find it in the description. So that's the old information part over and done with. So yeah. Now, I suppose we ought to have a quick look in chat and see who's about. Now, oh, I'll go for this one. There we go. So, first of all, we had Mr. David JM in. So, evening Ross and evening folks. And then we have Mr. Sprue and Glue saying hi Ross. He's also saying hi to David and chat. So, good evening you two. And then there's just me saying hi all. And then also there at the top of the actual chat is me putting the link in for tonight's stream. And then we got David Jones saying hello David, it's been a long time. And then we got Mr. Marcus himself in saying good evening Ross and all in chat. So good evening Marcus. Poor lad's been run off his feet with meetings at work this week. So he's pretty much shattered, poor lad. I don't envy those days doing that sort of thing. And then we've got Sprue saying hi to Marcus, and then we've got John Alex Scale Modelling said hello mates. So hello mates to you. Good evening and welcome to the stream. And then we've got Sprue saying hi to John, and then we've got Mr. Wayne William saying hi all. So good evening Wayne and welcome to the stream. And we've got John Alex Scale Modelling saying hello David, Davey, Ross, Marcus and Wayne. And then we've got Crazy Kit Builder in. He's obviously been to Telford this weekend, well last weekend, saying I think I got Scale Model World Lurgy from the Great Unwash. Oh dear. Then we've got John Alex saying got the Cult Craft at the moment. Okay. And then we've got David James saying hello to Marcus. He's also saying hi to John. He's also saying hi to Wayne, and then Crazy Kit Builder. So then we've got Crazy saying hello to David, and then we've got John Alex saying hi to Crazy Kit, and then Crazy Kit saying hi to John, then Wayne saying hi to John, David and Sprue, and then we've got Mr. Athel McNicholm saying evening David, JM, Crazy, John, Alec, Wayne, Sprue, Marcus and Ross. Then we've got Sprue and Gru saying hi Wayne and all I have missed. Then we've got John Alex saying hi to Athel. Then we've got Wayne saying hi to Athel. David saying hi to Athel. And then we've got David saying hello to Lindsay.
You do.
Nearly squashed your marine then.
Yeah.
So then we've got Athel saying it's Mad Doc himself.
It certainly is.
Now is that the prehistoric Mad Doc?
Yes, it is. I'm afraid so. It's the Mad Doctosaurus.
Aye. Then we've got John Alex saying hiya Ross and Lindsay, and then we've got Wayne Welly saying hi to Lindsay in reversed, and then we've got Dominic Gogo saying good evening everyone. So good evening, Dominic. Now you did mention that you wanted to ask me about something, Dominic, but you didn't mention it in the stream the other day. If you want to send me a message, more than welcome to, and I'll answer any queries you got, mate. And then we've got Wayne Welly saying I should get on with my custom paint marine as need to get it done by the end of this month. Ooh, which marine's that one? And then we've got Athel saying hi to Dom, and you got David saying hi to Dom, you got Wayne saying hi to Dom, and you got Dominic saying hi to Athel, Nicole, David J and William, and Wayne Welly. And then we've got Crazy Kit Builder saying give in to temptation. Aye, he will do. He'll come home with no bank balance left. And then we've got John Alex saying hiya mate, Dominic Coco, and then Dominic saying I have the Tau Empire from Warhammer 40k. Very nice set. The only place you can get really one of the bigger massive models for Tau is if you go into Forge World, but it'll probably cost you about $2,500, and that's the Tau Manta. It's the biggest Warhammer model you can get. It's about 3 foot wide and about 2.5 foot long, I think, if you remember rightly. And it's all resin. So it weighs a fair bit as well. Then we've got Dominic saying evening to John Alex Scale Modelling. And then we've got Mr. Panzer Cat in saying evening all. So good evening, Panzer Pretty Tap. And welcome to the stream. And you've got David James saying hello to Panzer, and there's the stream link. And then we've got Panzer saying hi to David James, and then we've got John Alex saying hi to Panzer Cat, Panzer saying hi to John Alex, and then we've got Jeff Lighting saying good evening guys, and all in chat. So good evening to you, Jeff, and to your good lady. And then we've got David James saying hello to Jeff, and then we've got Paul Price in saying morning all. So good morning, Paul. And then we've got David James saying hello to Paul, and then we've got Paul saying hi to David, and then we've got Jeff Light saying hi to Paul. And then we've got Lee from Anfield Road Layout in saying hi Ross and Lindsay. So good evening, Lee. And then we've got John Alex saying thumbs up, folks. Please do, because it all helps with the old algorithmics, as they say. And we do have 16 people watching at the moment, so it's very, very much appreciated. And then we've got John Alex saying hello to Jeff, Paul, and Lee. And then we've got David saying hello to Lee. We've got Paul saying hi to Jeff and John. And then we've got Connie in saying, hey, Ross and Lindsay. So good evening, Connie. I take it you're at work today, Connie. And we've got Athel saying hi to Jeff and Panzer Meow. And then we've got Connie saying hello to all in chat. So then we've got Athel saying hi to Connie, David saying hi to Connie, and Jeff Lightcat saying hi to Connie. Then we've got Athel saying evening, Paul Price. And then Paul Price saying morning, Connie and Athel. And then we've got Connie saying hi to Athel and David JM. So, what's everybody got on their benches out there this evening? And what have you had for scran tonight? For me, I had a nice beef curry, all homemade. And then I had jam roly-poly for din-dins, pudding, and custard. Proper Devonshire custard. And it went down very, very quickly. You got Connie saying hi to Athel and David, and then she's also saying hi to Paul, Jeff, and Maggie. She's also saying, yeah, I'm at work, and then Connie saying, morning, Paul. And then we've got Lee saying, going to have to, going, are you, have good stream, night all. So, all right. Well, thanks for dropping in, Lee, and we'll see you next time, maybe.
Night, Lee.
Yep. So, yeah, as I said, Dominic, if you want to drop into the stream, you're more than welcome. Or if you want to put into chat what you wanted to ask me the other day, we didn't really get a chance to talk about what you wanted, please do so. We've got Connie saying dinner was stew, bees and mashed potatoes, then computer charting. Oh, that sounds like fun. Then we've got After saying Mary made beef mince pie with veggies, green tea, necromunders, radar station under orc control. Ooh. That sounds like fun. And then we've got Doe Jones saying Knights Elite. And then we've got Paul Price saying on the bench, RFM Leopard 2A6, waiting for the next build to arrive. Oh, who's this? We've got, oh, it's Mr. Wayne Welly joining us.
Ooh.
Good evening, Mr. Wayne.
Okay, guys.
Oh,
How we diddling? So what have you got on your bench tonight then?
So this is that Space Marine I mentioned. So I thought, well, I'll get on with it.
Is this the one to do with Pride Month?
What's that?
Is this the one to do with Pride Month, or is it to do with something else?
No, it's to do with that competition I entered with my hobby shop.
Ah. So that should be fun for you.
Yeah, I don't like working to a deadline.
Yeah. Now, Paul, if you're about your Leopard A6, that's where my one's up to at the moment. Which is rather pink. You won't see many of them around. I will get round to finishing that one at some point. And you've got Athel saying I like to lead, and we've got Athel saying sub to you today, Wayne. Oh. So you got a sub out today. So yeah, I'm just going to do a bit more detail on the body of this tonight. And then by getting the rear tail done. Yeah.
Nope, that's too thick.
And you got Paul saying mine is not that bright, Ross. Yeah, mine's actually neon pink, and I was hoping to get it done for Telford this year, but it sort of like didn't happen. But it will hopefully be ready for the next one. So I've also got to get some more penguins for it as well.
Nope. Yeah.
And the actual crew for it. Dominic saying, yes, I will study the instructions carefully and then I hope I succeed in building it. Painting is no problem, I think myself. Yep.
No, I need to get my charger for my laptop.
Oh dear. So this is what happens when you spend too much time watching them naughty videos. You run your battery down without realising.
Yeah, I thought I'd come along and chill out with you, Ross.
Yeah, it's very nice of you both to come and join me. I mean, it's always good to have somebody else on the stream with you.
Yeah.
Just when you get used to having people on, like with Marcus and Daniel and that lot, it's and then you go back to being on your own again. It can be awkward, but it's still enjoyable, if you know what I mean. But it's always good to have somebody where you can just talk to and generally just talk crap and enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
You're doing saying, unfortunately, this is not possible in the live stream. Danielle's music is on. Oh, fair enough.
Just turn the music off.
Well, yeah, that's generally a good answer, but
Oh,
methinks he wouldn't live very long.
No.
I could always put headphones on her.
Mind you, Dominic called me a smart ass earlier.
Yeah. What do you do?
Little History was on live earlier.
Right.
Sprue and Glue joined in. Dominic turned around and said, to Sprue, what are you building? I turned around and said, it's plastic, and he's turning into a model.
Nice.
And then you got TB Wayne from TBG and saying hi everyone. So good evening, Wayne. And then we got Crazy Kit Builder saying I think Welly has been watching too many cat videos.
I got 2 cats. I don't need to watch them.
Yeah, well, I've got 1 cat and he's a pain in the ass. And very, very soon he'll be a ballless cat. And hopefully he might stop attacking my blading slippers. For no reason. Oh, yeah. If I put my mock slippers on, because they're my winter ones, and he basically hates them.
No, he's not been doing naughties with your slippers, has he?
No, he just bites my feet, and sometimes when I haven't got them on and I'm wearing me, especially if I've been college or I've been working outside in the garden or doing my hallway, I'll put my work boots on. And sometimes he forgets that my work boots aren't as chewable as my slippers.
Well,
because they have steel toe caps in them.
Steel toe caps, yeah.
And he came charging at him one day and just head-butted me steel toe cap on my boot. Well, it's not actually steel, it's ceramic plate. Ceramic toe caps. And yeah, to say it dozed him a little bit, it was like, duh. Why couldn't I bite in that? So he sort of like slunk away shaking his head.
Right.
But it does make me laugh when he does things like that.
Is this the colour I want now? Gold leaf, yeah.
So you know that truck I got off you, Lindsay?
Yeah.
Has anybody told you what I'm going to be doing with it?
No.
I'm going to be turning it into a show truck.
A show truck. Nice.
So I'm actually, hopefully not this weekend, but next weekend, I'll be ordering the copper leaf and the gold leaf that I need.
Very nice.
And I'll be using antique gold leaf for it. So hopefully that should make it a bit more interesting.
So it's going to be a fancy pants truck, is it?
Oh yeah, I'm hoping to put little lights and everything to it as well.
Ah, going to light it up here.
Yep. So it's gonna.
Yeah, well, the actual lights are big enough to get them in. So. It looks like I've lost all my other bleeding cameras again. Oh dear. So I've definitely got my face camera, but for some reason I haven't got.
You haven't got your bench one.
Can't access me bench cameras.
Oh.
For some strange reason. Ah, there we go. We're going to have a side bench one today.
Wow, I forgot how strong Tamiya Pink's smell is.
Yeah, it's one of them, innit? Yeah.
Is that the lacquer base ones?
No, it's the
acrylic.
The acrylic one.
Oh.
But they do tend to have a smell to them.
Yeah, as I just found out. Mind you, I can't complain. I had the Revell paint thinners out when I started joining in on lives. God, that was potent.
Yeah. We've got Jeff Light saying good evening to James, and then we've got Dave James hello to James, and we've got James saying, oi, I'm not Wayne, I'm James Drim. And then got Athel saying hi to TVG, and then we've got TVG saying hi to Athel. Yeah, so tonight I'm hopefully going to concentrate doing Mr. Wings a bit more today for this thing. See on that light. So we've got these two wings to be getting on with today. Yeah.
Oh, he's winging it.
Aye. Can't understand why that bleeding camera's gone out though. Get that camera there, aren't you? Pull that out and put that back in.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Let's see if it'll recognise it now. Not that one. Ah, back it. Yeah, got it back. There we go. The usual down cam. I've had to move it a bit yesterday, well, for Saturday, because I've we're doing the B24, which takes up a lot more room on my bench. Especially now it's got its wings on it. It is huge.
Yeah, because why is there 32 in it?
Yeah, 32nd scale, and it's a 1.5 meter wingspan. So it's practically impossible to get the whole thing in the camera view anyway. I think I can just turn my camera around. It's not paintball, are you? Yeah, there you go. You can just see it over there. That's how big the damn thing is.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's rather large compared to what the other ones I usually build.
Just a tad.
But I do have a rather large stock of 132 kit to build now. So
Oh.
So I've got one of the Sky Raider. What else have I got there? I've got the 32A26. I've got a 1/18th Huey, and that is big. So
Got the 1/18th Sabre.
all right, nice.
But I don't think I'm going to build that anytime soon.
But you can always just send it to me to look after. I'll look after it really, really well.
Quiet Lindsay.
He's
Yeah.
constipating. Well, attempting to.
I'm not always crazy.
I've got model making dogs decided it's his bed's going to be more comfortable for him tonight. Instead of trying to sit sleeping and snoring under my bench this evening. Like he normally does.
Oh.
So how's your week been then, Wayne?
Well, second day in surviving. I've got swimming to do tomorrow.
You go in a swimming?
Yeah, because what is the school I work at? Because it's a special needs school. They got a hydrotherapy pool.
Ooh.
So I'm one of the lifeguards in the class.
Is that when you stand there shouting, just keep swimming, just keep swimming? Shouldn't really say things like that, should I?
No, I can see the funny side of it anyway, you know. Essentially, in the job I do, it's a case of if you don't laugh, you'll cry.
Yeah. It's one of those jobs where you definitely got to have a sense of humour, really, haven't you?
It also depends on the person I'm working with, because some people can only tolerate me for 5 minutes and they're like, just fuck off.
That's simple enough.
Nice. I love it.
Is that when you turn around and say, great, I'm off to the pub?
No, I just get lumbered with a different student.
Yeah, well, I've been sat having fun with Ohm's law today and Kirch's law at college. The things we do just to get a qualification, eh?
Oh, that's something I was supposed to have done while you reminded me. I needed to have emailed this training company.
Yeah. Oh, then we've got we've got Wayne saying hi to 12 Old Go, and then we've got David James saying, I managed to buy Airfix Avro Lancaster B3 for less than 20 quid. Came with an extra humble paintbrushes and A5
Nice.
cutting mat. Ooh. And then you got Bismarck watch. There you go.
I haven't got any Bismarcks for a while.
No, he's getting withdrawal symptoms, hence the reason why he's doing Warhammer. Then we've got Hobby Time joining us saying, hi guys, so good evening Hobby Time, and welcome to the stream. And you got Wayne saying hi to David JM, and then you got David Jones saying, Wayne adds the shark to help them swim faster. Yeah. And you got Jeff Light saying hi to Hobby Time. You got David James saying hi to Hobby Time, and then Hobby Time saying hi to Jeff and David. And you got Wayne saying hi to Hobby Time, and then we've got Hobby Time saying hi to James. And we got DJ saying, Ross, I bet you look forward to home time. Yeah, especially when it's doing the maths and all that lot, especially today, because that was interesting, to say the least. We spent nearly 3/4 of an hour trying to get the teacher to explain how to work out when you've got like the resistors in relay, and you've got the quantity of resistance of one resistor but not the actual second one, but you've got the end product one. So you've got to work out in ohms, and trying to get to understand how to get that second resistor and work out how much it is without having the voltage that's very interesting, to say the least. But we finally managed to get there in the end.
There was nothing to write home about, was it?
No. And then we have Mr. Ian Fraser in saying evening. So good evening, Ian, and welcome to the stream. And Apple saying fit like an E and F. Then we've got Dave James and hi to Ian. You got hi to Ian Fraser. Then we've got Hobby Time saying hi to Athel McNichol, and then we've got TBG saying hi. And we'll get it's the underside. Duck tweed. Wing there. What's that bit?
You can tell we're all concentrating in it.
Yeah, I know, it goes quiet for a few seconds there. So you got TJ saying, so resistance isn't futile. Nope, it does work. We've got Jeff Latt saying hi to Ian, and you got Ian Fraser saying hi to Athel.
I'll do. I'm happy with that.
So you're not painting it pink then?
No.
Boring.
I don't even own a pink though.
You could at least gone to a Mr. Blobby style. That would have been really good then.
I wonder what people would have thought judging it.
Yeah. What the bleeding hell's this shit? It's blobbified.
Or I turn around and say, well, oh, it was my son's one, not mine.
You can't blame your poor kid, surely. Come on.
I could.
Well, yeah. It's easily done. So, what? Go on.
You know, you've built some Age of Sigmar stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
What do you find easier? Build, then paint, or paint, then build it?
Paint, then build. Because with the armour on Age of Sigmar, it's very intricate some places.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
Yeah, because I mean, unlike some when you're trying to watch what people are building, and then you got somebody's put their paint pot right in front of their camera. So we see a big bottle of blue paint. I think he's only stuck it there so it was hiding his belly. That's what it was.
That's because when I laugh, you can see it bouncing up and down.
Yeah, Mr. Jellyfied. Yeah, because when you, as I said, like Age of Sigmar, when you're doing this sort of thing, that can be some of the detail you're going into.
Yeah.
So if you look at the filigree going onto the wings and everything like that, and then you've got like the base sections there. Now, trying to paint them when they're built is near enough impossible.
Right.
Because you're using so many different techniques on it where you're stippling, fading and everything like that. It's a lot harder to do when it's actually in position because it bounces all over the place like that, especially if you try and do stippling.
Right, okay.
So it's easier to do it when you actually... you build it in like subsections, like with the wings and everything like that. I built them in as a subsection and then just added them on.
Okay.
And you find it's a lot easier that way, I must admit. Well, I did anyway.
Yeah, because I got a bit of Age of Sigmar stuff now, and I was thinking,
Yeah.
do I paint them build? Because it's all basically click fit, isn't it?
A lot of the newer ones are, yes. It's when you get things like that, the ballista, which is a sort of like bolt gun type thing.
Hmm.
And then when you're doing, like I've done here, I picked out all the rune insignias and everything like that on the front, all the lettering.
Yeah.
And you're literally using like a fine brush, so it's very, very awkward at times. And then just doing small detail. That's the thing about Age of Sigma stuff. It is a lot more detailed than most of the Warhammer 40k stuff.
Yeah. Because like I got the warrior starter set.
Yeah. And then there's that.
From the Stormbringer magazines as well.
Yeah, they're the ones I want to get, but I can't get them around here locally because we haven't got WH Smiths.
Yeah, you got to do it via the subscription only now.
Yeah, which I can't afford at the moment. That's why I used to get them weekly.
Well, that's what I started off doing.
Yeah, but that's one of the other main figures, and you can see some of the smaller detail stuff and the tools and everything that he's got on his belt. And there. So that's the sort of detail you can look forward to.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I like doing Sigma stuff than what I do to doing like Warhammer, the actual 40k stuff. And then when you start doing these little dudes, the Luminefs, you know, they're really sort of like tiny detailed stuff.
Well, they from the Cities of Sigmar, is it?
This is one. It's still part of Age of Sigma. These are just like the elven race sort of people.
Ah.
So he's lost his sword at the moment, so I'll have to find that and stick it back on at some point. But yeah, they're one of the first races. They're the Elvens. I mean, I was doing some of the Blade guys before, which is that one there. That's one of the Blade Lords.
Hmm.
And I've used my own colour scheme for doing them. That makes it a bit more interesting for them. And then you've got also like the Night Haunts and everything like that as well. So they're all fun to do. So we get some of the bigger guys for that. So that's like the Hangman one there, where you're sort of doing all different fades and everything. These are fairly straightforward to paint though.
Right.
I think I use nickel oxide to do the actual fading part, because it's like a wash going over white.
So it gives you that
ghosty effect, yeah.
Hmm.
So it just makes it a bit easier to give that ghost effect to it. And then you've got one of the main bad guys there.
Oh.
So yeah, it's all good fun stuff to do.
Yeah, because on this weekend now, I will be picking up. Whether I'll pick it up on Friday, but definitely by Saturday, I'll be having one of those Dominion boxes.
Yeah, I've got it. And it is a very good set to get. I mean, you get some of the main characters and everything. And you get one of the new main winged female characters in it as well. So that goes. They are quite good.
Sorry, you carry on.
We're just going to quickly catch up on chat, which is Sprue and Glue saying, "Oi, Wayne, how was the turkey?"
Hang on, what do you say?
How was the turkey?
Oh God.
Did you have a good gobble?
Lindsay, I think, knows what we're on about.
Hmm.
And that cactus is God.
Then we've got Apple saying, "ENF, I wish my arm was like that, but it's black and blue after yesterday's vampire nurse took 4 vials of my blood out of me." Cool. Yeah, I get that every sort of like 6 months. And you got Dave James saying, "They do enjoy using needles, Apple." And then he's also saying, "You have done superb detail work, Ross." Well, thank you very much. Very much appreciated. And you got John Alex saying, "I had surgery earlier, going up. Be well all." So you take care, John. And then we've got Athel saying, "God gave me 8 pints of blood for a reason. I hate giving any away, and I never got a cuppa. And a rich tea biscuit afterwards, bit like Tony Hancock." David J.M. Then we've got David J.M. saying, "Night to John, take care." And then David J.M. saying, "Me neither." Yeah, they got stingy, like not like the old days anymore, where if you give blood and that lot, you get biscuits and a cup of tea. You don't get them anymore.
No.
So what were you about to say then? So what were you about to say then, Wayne? Before?
Oh yeah, the other box I've been looking at is the Extremis one.
All right.
I'm mostly looking at that one because of the terrain it comes with.
Ooh.
And also, like the reason I got the warrior set is mostly because, like, I sort of went halves with my son with it. So I think he's starting to get a keen interest in Warhammer.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous tactic, that is. Getting your kids involved, because it does end up costing you a lot more.
Yeah, because they want to play the game, won't they?
Yeah.
That's part of the reason why I went halves with the warrior one. Because I want to play it too.
At some point, so at some point I will learn to play the game, but I just enjoy painting figures mainly at the moment.
Yeah. It started off, I liked the look of the figures and all that, and that's why I went for the Stormbringer, but now I'm starting to get a bit of an interest in wanting to play the game too now.
Yeah.
And my son is a perfect example of I can actually play it with him.
I mean, it's good. It's a good wholesome game, really, if you think about it.
You can see Wayne's method, can't you? Influence the child so he can get to play.
Yeah, and then he doesn't get so much shit off the missus when he goes out and spends 600 quid on models. Yeah.
That's it.
And then maybe accidentally slip in a couple of Bismarcks on the way through. But honestly, love, they gave it away free, honestly.
She wouldn't believe that.
Yeah, it's like he'll be the only person that can ever go to a Warhammer shop and come home with a Bismarck. But it's a Warhammer ship, honestly, love. And then when we don't see Wayne for about 6 months, and suddenly there's on Veterans Auction, there's a big model collection coming up from the ground. And then the next picture you see of Wayne is a wooden box. A little message on the box saying he wanted a new coat, so I gave him a wooden one. Love the wife. So we've got Sprue saying, Lindsay, just finished the Bombay doors. They were tricky.
Yep, cool.
So what is it you're building, Sprue?
I think he's building that PV1.
PV1 Ventura 148 scale by Rebel.
Ah,
Yeah, I think that's the same one I got.
I hear they've been accusing you of cheating then, Lindsay. Of rushing on ahead.
No, not me. Not me, mate. I don't do things like that. I started building my Ventura back in 2014, 2015. I still ain't finished it.
I started building my one back in the year 100. In that land that time forgot.
17 BC.
Yeah, sorry for being a bit quiet, folks. It's just that when you're doing sort of like detail work on the tail of things, it can get a bit awkward to get talking as well as concentrating on doing that. We've got Panzercat saying, Hal, open the Bombay doors.
It's a lovely kit to build, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Don't know, I haven't even opened my one.
And you got Joe saying, Wayne will get concrete wellies with extra chicken wire for Christmas if he buys his Bismarck Dream Kit.
Concrete bits.
And then Panzer's making a reference for Lindsay, BC, before chocolate.
Yep.
Yes, I've actually really enjoyed doing my 32 scale B24. It's just a lot of effort. And then
Yeah.
sort of like when you're brush painting that size of kit, it's
Daunting.
not really. I mean, it takes a lot of effort, and you can't really rush it so much because it's got to be laid down in layers to enough so you don't leave the brush marks all the time.
Yeah.
And that's the hard part of doing it, so to speak. But it's a good test of skills anyway.
I can imagine.
But it seems to be getting good reviews from people anyway that have seen it, which is quite surprising.
Because who is it made by, that B24?
It's a Hobby Boss. I mean, if you... Well, they're about 180 quid. Normally the kits
But
are.
there's a lot of plastic, though, to be fair.
Oh, yeah. They have sort of scrimped on some of the detail in certain parts, which is a shame, really, because they could have made it a really stunning kit. I mean, the interior, even though it's got like what they say is full interior,
Yeah.
there's sort of like the radio compartment is completely empty near enough.
So it requires a bit of PE then, is it?
Well, yeah, I'd say if you can get photo etch or even a resin set to go in as the sort of like radio area, then that would add extra to the kit, if you know what I mean. Not that you'd ever see it like, but you'd know it's there.
Is that part of the reason why they haven't included it then? Because you're not going to see it?
It's probably, to be quite honest with you. But you know what us modelers are like. We build kits and then detail all the interior, then close it up and you can't see bugger all anyway. And the typical sort of like view of that is like the Airfix Shackleton. The older one, the one where you see it flying over a jib. Now that has got a beautiful interior to it, but when you put the plane together you don't see it, sadly. Well, I suppose if you want to do like a cutaway version, then yeah, that's fine. But yeah, sadly it's just missing that little je ne sais quoi sort of thing that sort of like brings it to one of the top notch.
Yeah.
The sort of things that probably HK would do if they built one.
Yeah, because HK always seem to like do
Very detailed kits.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love to see what PHP could do with it. Now that would be a stunning kit.
Who's that?
PHP. They're the ones that make the 48 scale B52. And that's that thing you need a hanger to keep the wings in. You've got Sprue and Glue saying hi to JC, because we've got JC saying evening Ross, Lindsay and Welly, and all in chat. And then he's also saying hey to Sprue, and then Sprue and Glue saying you not coming in hangout. Obviously Sprue's in the hangout. And then we've got JC saying we'll be in 5 min. And then you've got Sprue and Glue saying been here 2 hours. Ooh. Okay, now I need me phone ready again. Where are you? Ooh, I wonder if I've got any more. Bloody hope so. Because I seem to be running low on that. What's that one down there? Oh, that's Screamer Pink. Ooh. Yeah, I've got some right weird colours.
Oh.
What's that one? Emperor's Children. It looks like I'll have to look in the space drawer. I thought I had more out than that. Is that Mephiston? Yeah, it's Mephiston. Oh, you little twat. So how are you getting on with there, Lindsay? Are you winning?
Yeah, I'm winning. Yeah, I'm trying to paint it a little bit different than I did the others. It's, kind of like not painting the whole thing in the blue. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm lucky I've got another pot of crane red. Yay! I have to restock on that then. Make mental note, get more chrome red. This is generally where it can get gear for me, because when I go over to the shop to do a paint shop, there's usually something else that follows me home as well. Don't know why, it just seems to happen.
Yeah.
They jump in your basket, don't they?
Yeah, the little buggers for doing that. I blame Sprue. It's all his fault.
You've got to blame someone.
Yeah. Fingers for that. I've probably got enough chrome red in the pot I've got open, but it's just nice to know that I've got another spare if I need it.
Yeah.
I think the weird part is I've not done a lot of modelling, but I've still gone through shitloads of paint.
Oh. How does that work?
Well, when you do some of the bigger models, it sort of just goes, it just sort of vanishes. It's like when I did with doing the two 132 B24s, and then a 48 scale one as well. It sort of wears down on the old stock a bit, to say the least. And you got Dave James and a load of James, and then we've got Sprue saying it's JC's fault. Nope, it's been voted on, and you've got the blame tonight. So, and that was Wayne's idea. Lindsay forgot what the question was halfway through, so there's no point letting him vote.
You can really go off people, you know.
So what's your next main build then, Wayne?
I think it's the Snap Kit R32 I'm doing at the moment. Because I got an Aoshima one, and it's a 1 in 32 scale.
Ew.
And I'm kind of regretting trying to do it in the yellow.
Yeah, it could be a bit of a funny thing with putting down yellow because it takes so many coats.
Because at the moment, it looks absolutely horrible.
Yeah, it will do. What have you used as your base colour?
I've just been painting straight over the
Plastic.
yeah,
Um,
which was now in hindsight
probably not a good
idea.
for that. Yeah, if you do it in what colour was your plastic? Grey, and you're getting that like tint, aren't you, coming through?
Oh, the colour on it started off as red, because technically, because it's a snap kit, it's
Yeah.
already pre-painted. So it's like a ready colour it is, but I decided I want to change it, and I'm kind of regretting brush painting it yellow.
Yeah, brush painting is not a great one. I mean, the easiest, what I would say with the yellow, especially if you're doing like a whole model of it, then you want to be using a rattle can yellow over a white base.
Yeah, because some people suggest to get like a pink primer.
Yes, even that'll do. Pink. Just not a neon pink. Then you got Panda Cat saying you can never have enough paint. Nope, very true. I only have about 450 pots. But I always seem to run out the one colour I need at that time.
Like Harry says, 450, Wayne.
Yeah, well, I've got a paint rack that holds 300 up on the wall, and that's doubled up near enough on most of it. Then I've got like a 70 pot holder for the Warhammer. That's full, and it's extras, and plus I've got extras in the drawer. Then I've got a 50 pot holder Vallejo to this side of me. It's way here. That's full, and then it's also got me hobby aqueous colours in there. And then I've got more Vallejo in the paint rack I built up onto the wall, as well as my Revels and my hobby aqueous colours. And then this, as I said, there's still shitloads in the drawer down beside me. And I've still got some more in the tubs, which I've got all my Warhammer stuff in, because I've like not gone through them yet and put them into the folders and emptied the packaging out. So yeah, it's I think it's an addiction, just buying paint.
I went to use some paints the other day. I'd had them about a couple of years, the Vallejo paints, and they'd all dried up.
Oh.
Brand new bottles.
That's unusual for Vallejo.
That's what I thought.
I mean, I've had some of mine here for good, what, some of them 5 years, because they're colours that I don't rarely use but need. But yeah, they're still viable paints. Were they completely bone dry or?
Yeah, completely. They were rock solid.
Oh, God. There must
I
have been
think
some...
I think it was because of the heat in here over the summer, over the last couple of years.
Well, mine haven't done that. When mine are right next to a window and a radiator, which I was quite surprised about. Not that I actually have my heating on half the time. But yeah, it's strange. Never. I mean, I've heard Tamiya do it, especially their clear colours. Now, Wayne's either stippling or he's getting rather friendly with himself.
It's one of these like chrome pens and got a like thing the nib. There we go.
Somebody's
Someone's
getting a bit.
popular.
Yeah. They're probably sending him messages saying, "Isn't it your bedtime yet, old man?"
I'm not even going to answer that way.
Wasn't me.
Oh, Ross. I mean, Ross, sorry.
That weren't me, it was Wayne. Hey, you got Dominic saying, "I'm going to bed until next week." Well, I'll see you on Saturday, hopefully, Dominic. So take care, mate. Have a good sleep. And then we've got Paul Price saying night to Dom.
Ta-ra, Dom.
Bye, Dominic.
So,
What's this going to look like?
painted.
I walked into that one.
Well, you did ask.
I've primed this pen, and now I'm like, I don't like the look of it.
Yeah. Yeah, it can be a bit of a pain when you do things like that.
No.
Where's my whip pen? I'll be re-priming that bit again then.
I can't even remember where I picked up this chrome pen from. I think it was either Lidl's or Aldi's.
Yeah. I mean, I brought some from... Actually, I got sent a load of them. Copper and silver and gold. And I think I've got some somewhere.
Them Motlow ones are the best.
Yeah. Okay. So we've got about 15 minutes left, lads, before
Wow,
we're in
really?
tonight. Yep, we've been
That's
going
not
already. Going for an hour and a quarter already. Time flies when you're having fun. In Lindsay's case, when it's dementia kicks in.
Oh, I'll tell you, Ross.
Lindsay's not going to be joining stream next week, I don't think.
I'll join.
Just to give me shit.
Yeah, just to give you shit. Believe me. I'm trying to behave myself on your stream. But
Why?
next week I won't.
No bugger else does, so why should you? Honestly. It's one of the reasons why I do my streams past Watershed.
If you're in the UK.
Yeah. Well, we try to act educated, don't we? That's why. Whether that works or not is a different matter.
This Tamiya gold leaf comes out quite well.
Yeah. I think one of the main paints I like using for doing like gold and that lot is an airbrush paint by Vallejo. There we go. So that one sorted. That's the first coat on that one. You got David James saying night to Dominic.
He's streaming over the Christmas period, Ross.
I will be. We'll be doing a Christmas build over the Christmas period.
Oh,
Much
yeah,
to
yeah.
Marcus's great cheer. So we're doing the full metal kits over Christmas for the Christmas build this year. Last year we did the Tomcats. So Marcus is really, really looking forward to that.
Oh, I bet he is.
Yeah.
I think Hole in Head comes to mind on this one.
I think you stitched him up.
I might have done.
Mm.
But that's all part of the fun of it. But we were expecting people to support us because we are raising money for charity.
Mm-hmm.
So it is all for a good cause in the end.
Yeah,
That's the main
Marcus
thing.
is going to need more than one swear jar.
Oh, me think so too.
I think you'll need a truck.
I've sort of like thinking along the lines of nominating Lindsay's bank account, to be quite honest. To
All right.
be Marcus's extra donation.
New students are more better off than us pensioners.
I doubt that very much at the moment. So yeah, we get that's the wings first coated,
Cool.
and then they're going to be, when I've got the second coat done on them, they'll be detailed up, and then all the rest of the parts will go onto it. You got Panzer saying, poor Marcus, does he never grasp the significance of your suggestions? Maybe not. He does seem to end up in the doo-doo occasionally. But yeah, I mean,
He's a glutton for punishment.
I think it is. I think he just enjoys the punishment, to be honest with you. I think he's got that sort of sadomastic streak in him.
A bit like Quano's probably going to be a thing in him as well.
Well, yeah. I think the least said about that, about the differences of that one, I think. But yeah, with the B24s, I've got a 32nd scale Mustang that I'm going to actually do to go with them. So I think that's going to look pretty good when that's done. But again, I might be doing that one in complete metal foil as well.
Hmm.
To finish that one. It's the Hasegawa kit that I've got, which I think is going to be, I think that one's going to look, let's move you out of the way a minute. Yeah, it's that one there. So I think that's going to look pretty good if you do it in metal foil.
Nice.
But it just means doing each panel separately and then doing the other paintings with it, which is quite a big kit. But I mean, this one comes with a pilot anyway, which is always a bonus.
So you're pushing the boat out for that one then, yeah?
Yeah, again, I'll probably do a lot more details for this one, and hopefully, I mean, look at the decals on that. Talk about checkers and God knows what.
Oh.
I've got a special one for Corona there, Butch Baby. Yeah. So, but it's got a rather interesting paint scheme for the top of the wings on one of them, which is that one there.
Oh.
It's almost like a zebra type look over it. So I'm just debating whether or not to do that one or that one with the checkered tail and that. So we'll see. What's the significance of this pattern? I'm not sure. Other than, let's see, what does it say there? 334th Fighter Squadron, 4th Fighter Group, 8th Air Wing, Lieutenant Colonel H. It doesn't really give you any details of why they had that paint scheme. Shame, really. I have to look into that. But it does look like a really interesting kit, that one.
Yeah.
I've never actually built a Mustang in 30 seconds yet. You got Paul Price saying, "Don't forget, Ross, Mustang wings were puttied and painted silver." Phew.
Anything else gold before I put it away?
Thank you very much for that information. I'll take that into account. So it's basically just the body that was metal then. I take it. But I might get some detail up stuff for that one as well. Oh, see. Well, guys, we've only got 4 minutes to go. So,
That little amount of time.
Hey?
That's gone quick.
It has, isn't it?
Very, very quick.
Probably gone quick for you because you've been insulted a couple of times.
No, we're just keeping him awake, that's all. We don't want him taking a grandad nap in the middle of the stream now, do we? Come on.
I can't wait for next week, see what Lindsay's reactions are going to be next week.
He's certainly going to go through the mill, Wayne, I'll tell you that now. He'll probably end up kicking me off the stream.
No, it's the banter's always good fun. That's the whole idea of, well, if you've watched the streams with me and Marcus and that, like, it's never left with
oh no,
sort of like, we always have a good laugh and it's all banter, and what happens when we're messing about on a stream stays there, sort of thing, and there's no harm meant in it of any of it. So yeah, it's all good fun. You got David Jones saying it's for friendly fire to focus on, Ross. What, the stripey from the top? You mean to stop friendly fire? Paul Price, the fuselage was left bare to save money and build time, plus they did not need to hide them from air attack on the ground. Fair enough. But it just seems a very unusual camo pattern, to be quite honest. Yeah, it's more like a zebra sort of like look to it. So I will do some more looking into it. So yeah, now I've finally got the. We'll go through and see what everybody else has been up to. So we'll go on with Lindsay first. I'll bring him full screen. There we go.
Well, I ain't done much really. All I've done is just like finished painting the gold on this one.
That's looking good.
Was it Terminator?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a flame-throwing Terminator.
Terminator.
Mr. Crispy.
So I was going to use some blue to do like some highlights around the edges, a light blue.
What, on his pack and that lot?
Yeah, but my blue is like, I don't know, it's like cat pee water.
Well, it needs to be like a dry washed sort of like effect on it.
Yeah.
Have you got any like Valerius Azure blue?
No, I don't think so. I think this is the only one I got, which I'm using was deep sky blue. But it's just like, yeah, it wasn't giving me the effect I wanted.
Well, the only other option you got is use, if you got that sky blue, and then add maybe, is that a light blue or is it a dark blue you got?
It's I'd say it's intermediate between the two,
Yeah.
boss.
What you can do is put a little bit into a mixing tray and take like a dip out of your well, whatever blue you've used on the Space Marine, your base color one. Mix them together, and then you'll get a slightly stronger, darker blue.
Oh, that's a good idea.
A light darker blue sort of thing. So the actual, then you like dry blush it on the edges.
Yeah, I did think of that.
So then it will just sort of like take the opacity of the paint up a bit more.
Yeah. Cool.
So there's a little idea for you. Anyway.
Yeah. I started painting the second one, the dark blue and that.
He's feeling a bit handy there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Bits and pieces.
Bits and pieces, yeah.
So then we've got Mr. Wayne. How are you?
So, mostly for me is a case of just adding like gold leaf accents onto the marine, the base, like little bits of gold onto the bolt gun and all that. But then it'll be a case of just deciding what to actually paint it, because the color I've done is just to act as like a base color, and then I want to.
So you do your detail stuff before you actually put your base on?
No, I've done the base color.
No, I mean your finished top color. You don't do the detail after you've actually finished that?
No, I'm being a bit weird.
You're doing it the Australian version, back to front.
Yeah.
It's a Space Marine with an Aussie accent. Paul will be proud of you. So, yep, okay. And then, as I said, with me, I have basically finished the tail off on this one. So that's all finished that way. There's still a lot more detail to go on the body. There's sort of like the little switches in the windows and everything there to sort out, and a few other little tiny bits to highlight out. And then I've basically got the wings first coated. So I'll get a bit more done on that later on. So yeah, so I feel face cam now, aren't we? Yeah. So yeah, big thank you to Lindsay and you, Wayne, for joining me. It's very, very much appreciated.
It's been fun.
I'll take mine off. Oh, there we go. So yeah, time flies when you got people to chat to, doesn't it?
Definitely.
It certainly does.
Yep. So, and a big thank you to Wayne for joining me. And I'll say, yep, great, enjoyable stream. And if you have people have enjoyed it, please hit the thumbs up. It'd be much appreciated. It does help with the old algorithmics, as they say. So I'll let you say your bye, Wayne.
Bye, everyone.
Lindsay.
Bye, everyone. Take care. Thank you, everybody.
And I'll say bye-bye. Thank you very much for joining us. And take care, stay safe, and happy building. And see you on Saturday. Bye-bye.